Hey you guys, it's Rachel here with Senza Tempo Cane Corso. So I'm in here with Cashmere and her baby. Stay, Cashmere. Stay. I turned the heat lamp... Shh, quit. I turned the heat lamp off for just a second so that I could actually get some good footage of... No, I want you out, Batista. Go. Sorry, I gotta put Batista out because he keeps coming in here and Cashmere does not like it. Alright. So anyway, all right, there we go. In here with the puppies, I did turn off the heat lamp so we can see the correct lighting. I've got, guys, we're in here groaning away. I've got, her in here. I'm trying to make sure that this little puppy here, definitely a brindle, I can see it now. Anyway, this little puppy here is getting adequate milk because she is kind of small, on the smaller side. And so, yeah. So, she still looks good, honestly. I give him a little rub there on the butt just to kind of see where the hips are. And so, anyway, so they're all doing really good. Let me see here. Oh, yep, there you are. Move, Cashmere, stop. Here, go over there. So we have, sorry, I'm trying to get everybody on I do have to facilitate feeding sometimes because of this huge dude over here, this big fat puppy, this big blue guy. He is literally, as you can see, as fat as they come. He's absolutely chock full of food right now. He's a big old chunky boy, but he's crying because I won't let him nurse right now. I know. Fishes. If it was up to him, he would eat it all. It's all for him. So anyway, I do come in and I facilitate feeding just to be sure that the little ones get their fair share because the big ones will totally muscle them out of the way and not let them feed if given the opportunity, which you guys know that I experienced with Blondie's litter. It's just normal when you have a huge litter like this. There's not enough teats for everybody. And so, inevitably somebody goes without if you don't sit in here and monitor. So, anyway, so I did speak with, those of you that know, I did speak with a couple in New Hampshire about Cashmere. I had been in communication with them for a while, long before Cashmere was even pregnant, whenever we were going through the... health scare with Cashmere, they gave me advice. Her husband called me. He's a retired medical doctor. And he was like, look, he's like, I know that you've been paying a lot for this. And he's like, I would like to just kind of try to help you if at all possible. He said, that dogs and people are different, but not extremely so. And, we're both mammals and there are some similarities. And so I kind of went over the blood tests that I had done and the results of those, and we kind of talked about that. And I had also gotten with a new vet at the time, and Dr. Kevin, awesome vet, very happy that I found him. And so anyway, we were able to narrow down what it was, and I got pretty close with his wife, Carol, and we just kind of hit it off. So they had offered to take Cashmere in the event that I did need to retire her at that time. And it turns out that I didn't have to at that time, but after her labor, I did decide to go ahead and retire her. So, I had spoken with them yesterday about taking her, and they did agree that they were willing to do that. So Cashmere, pardon me, is going to be going and living with them in New Hampshire, in a very, 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 beautiful, area. They have a lot of acreage. It's just going to be really the best case scenario, to be honest with you. It's a retirement like really none of my dogs have ever, gotten to have, which is really cool. On another note, I have decided to bring Trinity back. We talked about it on the live stream last night, but Reese has limited space there, and we just decided that she would be better useful over here at my kennel because I have so much more space and I can utilize her more. She only has one male. I have more males. And so, so because Cashmere's going, we're going to go ahead and bring her back. So that's really cool that I'm bringing back one of Cashmere's daughters. So as many of you know, Trinity was out of the same litter that Giovanni came from. And so I'm really excited to bring her back, kind of retiring the queen, but bringing in the princess. It's not that Blondie's not a princess. She absolutely is. They're 100% full sisters. But I do feel that Trinity is actually closer to what I'm striving for than Blondie. They both have their faults. Neither are perfect, but I do believe that Trinity is closer to the standard than her sister Blondie is. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what I can produce out of her. And most likely what I'll do is I'll actually, because I had such great success out of the Blondie and Achilles breeding, I'll probably go ahead and breed her to Achilles before she comes back. So she's not going to come back immediately. She'll be a year old in April. So she'll go through her first heat. And then as long as everything is nice and good, then we'll go ahead and breed her on her second heat. So yeah, so really excited about it. I'm really hoping for the best. I'll go ahead and have her health testing done while she's over there in Virginia. I'll pay for that. And just to be sure that we're still, staying along with our, our standards of breeding and making sure that everybody's health tested. So we'll do that. And then as long as she's good to go, she'll be bred. And then she'll be sent back here to live in Whelper Puppies and be with me until she eventually retires. And so, yeah, so I'm really excited about it. I'm very happy that I have the platform that I do that enables me to really have the audience to be able to find the most amazing homes that I do for my dogs whenever they are retired. As sad as it is for me, and as much as I would love to keep them all, it just doesn't make any sense. Like that's the difference between a dog hoarder and a responsible breeder, is the ability to, safely manage and how many animals that you have, keeping their best interest at heart and not just keeping a bunch of dogs because you can't, emotionally let them go. If any of you have ever watched any type of hoarding situation, that's their big thing is, oh, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I just couldn't let him go. And it's like, I don't have any interest in being that kind of person. And so that's just the reality here. And it also, it gives viewers the ability to bring one of these beautiful dogs into their home that maybe they've been watching for a while. And, maybe they don't have the energy or the time to raise a puppy and they're looking for an older dog that is already trained and is going to be a little bit easier to kind of meld into their family. So I'm hoping for the best. I think that this is going to be a really great transition for both Cashmere and us, in the sense that we'll be bringing in Trinity, and Cashmere won't have to worry about jockeying for position after being spayed, which is never an easy thing for a female to do. So yeah, I think that about covers it. Also, I did speak with everybody that was on the litter after this one, and I let everybody know that I was not going to be breeding her again, and that if in fact they still wanted to get a Preacher Cashmere puppy, that I did have 3 spots available on this current litter. And 2 of those people have decided that it's just not a good time for them. So I still have, I believe, 2 other people that I need to check with. But as it stands, I'll probably have 1 female available from this litter as it is. And if the other 2 people, I'm going to try to call them. I did email them, but I'm going to try to call them, follow up a phone call. And so once I hear back from them, if in fact if it's not a good time for them, then inevitably, I will have 3 females available from this litter. Obviously, the orders, the deposits are in the order received at this point, so there are already 3 deposits, so it would be 4th, 5th, and 6th pick female that would be available. So yeah, I think I have, gosh, if I'm not mistaken, I have, as far as males are concerned, so that I know I have 1 black male, 1 blue male, 1 Formentino male, and 1 fawn male. And I think I have 1 more, but I don't know the color. So I guess for females, I have a really dark black brindle, I think a black female. Oh, that red one is a male too. So, and then 2 brindle females, and then it looks like another blue brindle female, and then a blue female. Possibly blue brindle by the look of it. So anyway, so yeah, so that would leave some really nice dogs. I know that a lot of people tend to pick off color, and so I'm sure that the black female probably will go. I'm sure the blues will probably go, but ultimately the brindle females actually look the biggest. So anyway, that's actually how Trinity was. Trinity was the biggest in her litter as well. She was a brindle. So, enough of me ranting, whatever. Just wanted to kind of give you guys an update. Savannah and I went to the zoo today. I paid somebody to watch my puppies for me so that I could actually get some time off and spend some time with Savannah, because sometimes it feels like we don't really get any alone time because of everything going on with the dogs. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I know it was a bit chaotic, but you know, that was our day. And I hope you guys are having a great night, and I'll talk at you later. Bye.